Hey traveler, buckle up, because today we're diving into the hidden secrets of air travel that airlines never tell you. From luxury sky hotels to the mystery behind those tiny window holes, these revelations will leave you stunned and better prepared for your next flight. Ready to uncover the truth. Let's take off. Daily, hard to swallow. Let's talk about that eatable airplane food. Does it taste worse than your mom's cooking from your childhood? Well, it's not entirely the airline's fault. Your taste buds and sense of smell go haywire at high altitude. Just like when you have a cold, the low humidity and pressure in the cabin dull your sense of taste, especially for sweet and salty flavors. So that's why airplane food always seems so bland. Plus, airplane meals are usually prepared on the ground, frozen, and then reheated multiple times before you eat them. Even a 5-star chef's creation would taste pretty awful after all that strange bang. Those loud noises you hear when boarding, they can be pretty alarming, right? But most of the time, it's just the crew loading luggage or emptying the water tanks. Your suitcase, car seat, heavy golf bag, and oversized snowboard are all having a noisy party in the cargo hold. Handcuffed. And for those unruly passengers, do you think the flight attendants will gently escort them off the plane? Think again. If you cause trouble mid-flight, you might find yourself invited hold to a special seat with plastic handcuffs. Yep, airlines don't mess around. Little bump. Speaking of airplane secrets, do you know what those bumps on the wings are? They're not just for show. In case of an emergency water landing, they help the crew attach ropes and deploy inflatable slides. These little bumps could save your life. Secret Skyrim. Pilots and flight attendants have secret rest area. Like you thought they sat in their seats the whole time, like raw on long-haul flights. They need rest. Some planes, like the Boeing 777 and 787, have hidden doors leading to their private sleeping quarter. These aren't just for show. Pilots' rest is crucial for flight safety. Stats show that the pronunciation of 84 of pilots have been affected by fatigue, and some have even overslept and missed their destination. So next time you fly, give the crew some slack. So, sure, they need rest to keep us safe. Sky death? Yes, people do die on airplane. It's rare, but it happens. When it does, the crew handles it with calm and respect. They'll move the deceased to an empty row and cover them with a blanket. If possible, the pilot will land at the nearest airport for medical help. Imagine the horror of discovering the person next to you isn't breathing. The crew's calmness in such situations is nothing short of heroic. Lost luggage paradise. Ever lost your luggage? There's a place in Scottsboro, Alabama called the Unclaimed Baggage Center, where unclaimed luggage goes after 3 months. You can find treasures from diamond rings to designer clothes. Ever found something weird or valuable there? Share your finds in the comments. Ashtrays in the lavatory. Why are there ashtrays in airplane lavatories when smoking is banned? It's a safety measure. Some passengers might still sneak a smoke, and the ashtrays prevent them from tossing lit cigarettes in the trash, which could actually start a fire. It's a mandatory regulation by the Sky birth. Technically, you should fly after 36 weeks of pregnancy, but sometimes babies can't wait. Flight attendants are trained to assist in emergency births, but they'll always seek help from any doctors. Seeing a baby born in the sky is like witnessing a real life miracle. Can you imagine how thrilling and emotional that must be? Health tip. Want to avoid getting sick on a plane? Choose a window seat. Studies show that sitting farthest from the aisle reduces your exposure to germs. The HEPA filters on planes make it hard for bacteria to spread beyond 2 seats. Fuel saver. Airlines are pros at saving fuel. Just like we try to save money every month, they cut costs too. In 2010, a Ryanair flight landed in Spain with less fuel than the legal minimum. They saved $5 million a year this way. Talk about extreme couponing. Unlockable bathroom. Did you know airplane lavatory doors can be unlocked from the outside? If you have an issue inside, the crew can use a hidden latch under the sign to open the door. But passengers don't mess with it. What? You'll freak out your neighbor. Fire hazard. In case of a fire, it can spread through the plane in 90 seconds. Always pay attention to the safety briefing and know where the exits are. These rules are there to keep us safe in emergency. Fresh air. Think airplane air is stale? Think again. It's cleaner than you think. The pronunciation of 40 of the air is filtered through high efficiency particulate air. HEPA systems, and the rest is fresh. So just breathe easy. You're inhaling pretty clean air up there. Complex toy. Ever wondered how many parts a Boeing 747 has? A whopping 6 million. That's way more complex than your whole Lego set. The cockpit alone has 1 million buttons and switches. No wonder planes are so complicated. Thirsty. Be cautious with airplane tap water. A 2019 study found that not all airlines use water meets health standards. So think twice before using ice or drinking tap water on board. Mysterious button. Why is the cockpit door always open when you board? It's not for show, it's for pre-flight checks and procedures. The co-pilot inspects the exterior and the captain monitors boarding. So next time, don't be shy. Like, oh, take a peek. Fancy meal. You think airplane food is cheap? Wrong. The average economy class meal is $10.50, and a business class meal can be 3 times that. It includes high quality food and fancy tableware. Next time you eat airplane food, feel like you got a good deal. Scary hole. Ever notice the little holes in airplane windows? They're not a design flaw. They're there to regulate cabin pressure. The windows are made of multiple panels, and these holes help the middle panel withstand pressure changes. So relax. Those holes are your safety buddy. Safe seat. The FAAs and airlines claim there's no safest seat on a plane. The story of popular mechanics daily found that passengers in the back have the pronunciation of 40 higher survival rate in crashes. So yeah, consider the back row next time. Lightning strike. Don't worry about lightning strike. Planes are built to withstand them. The metal and lightning protection systems keep you safe. But watch out for air pressure changes. Swallow, chewing gum, or yawning can help. Bottled water ban. Why can't you bring bottled water through security? Even advanced GISA scanners can't tell the difference between water and chemicals. For safety tests, it limits liquids and requires separate storage. But empty reusable bottles are fine. Fill them up after security. Shrinking seat. Have you noticed airplane seats getting smaller? Since 1990, seat space has shrunk by 2 to 5 inches. Wow. Simple economics. More seats mean more money for air. But there's a perk. If you're in the middle seat, those aren't necessarily. Black box. Everyone knows about the black box, but did you know it's not black? It's coated in heat-resistant bright orange paint to make it easier to find after an accident. Oh, fascinating. Right. Invisible plane. You may not see a plane for days, but at any given time, there are over 5,000 planes flying over the U.S. alone. Globally, that number exceeds 8,000. So next time you look up, you might just spot one. Feel closer to space when flying. According to NASA, space starts 50 to 62 miles above Earth. Planes cruise at about 12% of that distance. So don't think you're almost an astronaut. Sky cells. Let's talk about the priciest seat. Any hot airways round trip from New York to Abu, drawn by cost $3,000. You get a private bedroom and bathroom with a shower and heated floors, a personal butler, and exclusive airport lounges. It's like a luxury hotel in the sky. Last of all, boarding can be the most stressful part of flying ever. Rush to the gate, only to find a long line. There's no need to hurry. Most airlines pre-assign seats you can board last, reduce your wait time, and avoid the crowd. If your carry-on is small, you'll still find space in the overhead bin. Relax and enjoy the perks of being last. Sky toilet. Ever wonder how airplane toilets work? When you flush, powerful suction removes waste with minimal water, saving weight and space. The waste is stored in a tank with disinfectant and offloaded at the airport. But sometimes accidents just happen. Real blue ice from planes is a mix of human waste and blue disinfectant. From 1979 to 2003, there were 27 incidents in the U.S., including blue ice crashing through roof. So if you find blue ice in your it's not very toxic. No match list. Pilots have a stressful job responsible for hundreds of passengers' safety. Imagine working in a cramped cockpit with someone you dislike for hours. To avoid this, airlines let captains and co-pilots submit no-match daily lists of colleagues they don't want to fly with. These lists go into the scheduling system to ensure they aren't paired together. It may seem extreme, but any distraction during takeoff and landing could lead to serious accident. If only every workplace had such a system. That's it for today's Flight Secret. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.